Amber, things have gotten very real. And if results don't change, all well and good what you did last season, but if things get bad and they're already horrible right now, I don't know how you don't get sacked. Life is funny. It's like life does have a sense of humor. It does. I'm about to say no, it does. Life does actually have a sense of humor. It's a very cruel, interesting sense of humor because at the end of the transfer window, people thought Liverpool had already won the league. That it's who's playing for second. The moment Liverpool closed the deal on Isak, who they're now calling Isak, guys were like, okay, so who's playing for second? It's a done deal. Fast forward to a point where Liverpool might already be in a top 4 race. Now, I already believe that they are out of the title race. They're not. Too much damage has already been done. They lost 4 Premier League games last season. They've already lost 4 right now. And they're yet to play Man City. And we're only coming into November. It's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. Let's put an image in it. So 2-1 L to Palace, 1-0 loss to Galatasaray, 2-1 loss to your boys. Boom, hey, 2-1 to United. That's where things changed. For me, I told you the critical loss was a United loss. You see, if you see those losses, like the Chelsea loss. Okay, look, they would expect to beat Chelsea. They would expect to Galatasaray. It was that loss to United that what changed everything. Then Frankfurt was just an outlier. Then lost to Brentford, and then lost against the Palace. That's 6 losses in 7 games. I mean, look at that. 6 losses in 7 games is insanity. It's absolutely insanity. Because to go winless in 7 is bad. Or rather, let's say to go winless in 6 is bad. Okay, but then you go, okay, draw. Okay, loss, draw. But to lose, not draw, to lose 6 games is insanity. That is absolute insanity. And with how people in the league operate, it's going to be difficult to see how they say what's up. It's going to be difficult to. I just don't see how they get back in the title race unless they go on an all-timer of a winning run. But they're so out of sync. Things are so low. I just don't know how this team goes on what will have to be an epic winning run. I just don't see it. So obviously, Carabao Cup, they got against Palace, and I think the story is how, for some strange reason, no one asked for this, Arne Slot just wanted to promote his orphanage. I'm like, okay, yeah, shout out to the orphans out there, but I don't think a Carabao Cup is where you want to promote your orphanage. Now, you can throw a few orphans there, but no. Crystal Palace didn't play Liverpool. They played an orphanage. They played a damn orphanage. So this is what it is again. I saw City start 11 and they didn't have one starter from the weekend, but it felt like their best team. That is a bit of an insight. Chelsea can bring Esteban in. Then after I made 2 substitutions tonight, we had 16 teenagers. So is this guy tapped or is he on Skonto-Riga? In that City game, Kusanov was there. Doku was there. Marmoush was there. Marmoush and Doku, they're pretty much starters. Nathan Ake, maybe he might be the starting, but he's still a non-starter. Guardiola is a starter. So the thing is that when you look at City, you will see several faces that, oh yeah, I recognize that face. 80% of the Liverpool team I've never seen before in my life. So outside of McAllister and Chiesa, bro, Rio is a teenager you sometimes bring on. 80% of that team that Liverpool had, I've never seen before in my life. So you can't compare the team you put out as opposed to the team that City put out. Because well, it's like Amber. Or should I say Amber? Amber, don't treat us like fools. Yes, City may have put a team that didn't have any starters, but the quality of players that were on that pitch against Swansea were far better than the quality of players you put out. It's one thing putting out a B team. It's another thing putting out orphans. Because what I saw was Orphanage FC. What I saw were a bunch of kids. You put out a bunch of kids and scrubs. Pep put out a B team with some starters because Doku is a starter. Marmoush is a guy who can start on the bench but also start as well. So Marmoush was a prime signing that they got from Frankfurt. Doku has been one of City's best players this season. It's very different from what you did. It's just very different from what you did. So come on, like you're not fooling anyone there, bro. So unless it felt like the right decision. I've not changed that opinion. The thing I think like the right decision to me. It's the same selection I did last season in rounds like this. No, it's not. There are many reasons we lost 5 out of 6 or 6 out of 7. None of them are good enough to accept losing so many. It's the same selection I did last season in rounds. Bro, there are times when Klopp also gave up the league or give up like a cup. Klopp never did that. He never put out, not a team, a squad of scrubs and unknowns. That he never did. I can guarantee you he never did that. What I saw I've never seen that before. From a major club, I've never seen a major club put out a team that was almost entirely made of teenagers and unknowns. So here's the thing. Life comes at you very fast. End of last season, oh my gosh, this guy's amazing. He's superb. Is he better than Klopp? First season, wins the league. Wow. So as much as we praised Salah, we had as much equal praise for Salah as we did for Arne Slot. The Slot machine. Because yes, Salah went crazy, but for a coach to come in and in his very first season win the league, we've got to give him some love. But now, people are beginning to rewrite things, which is only fair. And the fairest thing we can do is just ask questions. Again, we don't know what the answers are, but the fairest thing we can do is just ask the question was that a one-man carry job? And did we give Arne Slot too much credit last season? I don't know. Because this is an insane drop-off. Your team has improved. You've spent $500 million, but you've lost 6 out of 7 games. You've spent 500 mil and you feel the need to put out teenagers in a home game of a cup game after spending all that money. The math doesn't math up. Sorry, the math doesn't math up. I'm trying to do the calculations. It does not math up. Do I see a scenario where Slot gets sacked this season? Yes, I do. 100%. If it's a case where they are fighting for top 4 and they're out of top 4 and they're out of the other cup competitions, I see a scenario where he gets sacked. If, let's say, he's 4th, 3rd, and even he's 4th or 3rd by a distance, they're going to give him grace. And be like, hey, look. But if he's outside of the top 4, he's 5th, 6th, 7th, and the losing run continues, it is what it is. And I see this what Slot needs to realize is that I feel the players are underperforming. And I feel like if the players are screwing him bad, but as much as I think the players are screwing him over and they are underperforming because bro, Salah has been trash. He's been awful. Isak has been trash. He's been awful. Ekitike has been the few bright spots. It's not time to be a manager. What's the thing about manager? The keyword manage. You have to manage this situation. Go to a back 3. Play wing backs. Play an extra midfielder. Drop Salah. Play someone different instead of Salah. Give Salah different instructions. Change your training regime. You have to manage the situation because what you have to do is make a drastic change. Because things are so bad to the point where a formation change might change things. But it's happened for Chelsea. Didn't look very good. Looked weird. Conte like, screw it. 4-3-3, wing backs, Victor Moses, Marcus Alonso, changed the entire season, won the league. So I think Slot just needs to forget what happened last season and be like, look at the tape. What is the team doing wrong? And you've got to make big seismic changes because I'll tell you this right now. If there's a situation where your boy loses to Villa, loses to Madrid, and loses to Pep Guardiola, it might be lights out for Arne Slot with a U. So for Bellingham, he knows that I've got to get that ball across there. But from this position here, guys, and to make that pass, which is the pass to make, this is a hard pass to make.
I think Bellingham will only fight somebody he knows he can beat. He wouldn't.
He wouldn't fight just anyone. Yeah, I hear it.
Like he wouldn't score up to a rough.
Like a McDonald is beating that light skinned dude.
Think about becoming a Football Hut member. If you're a desktop merchant, just click on the join button below, over here. Or if you're a mobile phone merchant, just click on the join button below the video over here and join the true elite content crack addicts. Peace.